Iran tried to kill President Trump, and President Trump got the last laugh.
Complete with a blistering soundtrack by Metallica, it was the latest White House video depicting the U.S. attack on Iran.
I was the hunted, and now I'm the hunter.
That message forcefully underlined later in person by Pentagon Chief Pete Hegseth in Florida, home of the U.S. Central Command.
We have only just begun to fight, and fight decisively.
All of this with the U.S. assault on Iran rolling on, and reporting that the U.S. president says he wants to help choose the next leader of Iran. And that the U.S. is now encouraging Kurdish opposition groups in and around Iran to help instigate an insurgency. At the White House, Donald Trump, without elaborating, saying this about the Iranian leadership.
They're tough, and they want to fight. And they're calling, they're saying, how do we make a deal? I said, you're being a little bit late.
It is clear that the U.S. Has failed to achieve its main goal, which was a clean, rapid victory.
But from Iran's foreign minister speaking with NBC News, this warning, should the U.S. ever choose to put its troops on Iranian soil.
We are waiting for them. We are confident that we can confront them. And that would be a big disaster for them.
On Capitol Hill, Democrats again slammed Trump, not least for the White House having said his attack on Iran was based on a feeling.
Can you believe that? A feeling. You send American men and women into war with a high likelihood of them dying based on Donald Trump's feeling? That's insanity.
And tucked into the fallout in this country, U.S. gasoline prices have jumped since the start of the war. And there's reporting now that Trump's chief of staff, Susie Wiles, is pressing for ways to reverse that, mindful of the already looming midterm elections.
I do know that people are not very happy about the war, not only because of the oil prices, but just because it's crazy, just going into everybody's countries.
And on oil, Adrienne, Trump himself saying today action to reduce pressure on oil prices is, in his words, imminent.
And so, Paul, I mean, speaking of imminent, some U.S. lawmakers were hoping to force an imminent end to the war, but it seems that is not happening.
Yeah, yesterday in the Senate and today in the House of Representatives, a resolution that aimed to immediately stop U.S. action against Iran failed. Today's vote, mostly along party lines, not an unexpected result by any means, Adrienne. Bottom line, though, status quo. The war continues.
All right, thank you. That is Paul Hunter in Washington.